Now, if I was the only one paying rent there,
Yeah.
girl, you ain't about to have these people running in and out of my house. You better go to their crib. Or
Yeah.
like you did before, meet them at the truck stop.
Now she was a lot, Lizard.
Ready for the weekly ready?
Yeah, weekly ready.
I think this is a good one too. Okay.
Yes.
So this one says, I have a roommate who is very Christian. So that tells you where we're
Seems
headed.
annoying. Continue.
In the house that we live in, he lives in the basement floor, and I live upstairs on the ground floor. The house is old, so I know he can hear me walking around and probably conversations as well. My girlfriend and I have been together since August. My roommate really doesn't like her coming over and has brought it up to the both of us that he is very against sleepovers and sex before marriage.
That's your business.
It genuinely infuriates him. Mind you, my girlfriend and I are not loud people, and we're respectful and quiet when we are having sex. The other night, when we finished up, he literally texted me that he wanted to talk outside about something that's bothering him. He was furious, pacing back and forth, saying he will not allow that in his household. He doesn't own the house. We rent from the owners. Reminding me that my room is right above his living room. Then in quote in parentheses he puts it was 10 p.m. and he said he could hear us while he was making dinner. And he was basically saying we're no longer allowed to do it there and can only do it at my girlfriend's place.
Sir.
I didn't want to escalate the situation, so I kind of just let it be. But now that I'm thinking about it, I pay the same rent he does. I'm respectful in every aspect. And to top it all off, we are grown adults. If it were me and I could hear it, I'd simply put headphones on and mind my business. But he's known for doing this to other roommates as well. He used to record and complain to the previous tenant when he was clearing his throat because it bothered him so much. Wow.
My thing
I kind of need to stay at this place as well as it fits into my budget and is close to school. How can I phrase a conversation basically stating that I'll do what I want in my own house to someone that is extremely closed-minded and refuses to change his mind on the matter?
Exactly as you said it. We both pay. You are not the owner. You are renting the same way I am. And I am not changing it's not my fault. You are having no sex. So first of all, you listening. You are listening intently. You're wanting to listen. It's not my fault you're not getting none. That's your fault. That's your bad. You can we both are paying. If you gotta hear it, I'm not loud in any other aspect. You are dying to listen because we quiet about it. So you are dying to listen. We both pay. I wouldn't even nicely word it. I'm like, we both pay.
I wouldn't nicely word it. I'm like,
I wouldn't nicely word it. We both pay. Get out my face.
Here's the thing that I hate. I hate about how you phrase stuff for people. Why is it that he can say whatever he wants
but you
want
to find a nice way to phrase it?
No regard for how nice he's saying it, how much he trying to spare your feelings. But you sitting there trying to consider like, I want to say it to him in a nice way.
No. I'd be like, my response would be, fuck off. We both pay. It ain't nothing. I'm like, no, we both pay. I can do whatever the fuck I want to do in my apartment. I don't care if it's against your values. Them ain't my values. I don't fucking care. I don't care. Move. If it bothers you that bad, you have the option to get the fuck out. If you that bothered, you can go.
I would not entertain this because at the end of the day, I am paying rent to live here.
Mm-mm.
I will do with this place as I so
As
please.
long as the
As
actual owner
long,
don't care
yeah,
what I'm doing, I don't
as long as it
care.
is not against what is in my contract to be this man's or woman's tenant,
Whoever this person is, they tenant.
I will do it as I please, sir. As long as I ain't coming and having sex in your part of the house,
Ain't nothing you can do about it.
why are we even talking
Because my
about this?
conversation would
Your
be,
part of the
fuck
house or
off.
common areas.
I'm like, fuck off.
And I'm just
Like,
like,
I don't know what to tell you. Put some headphones on when we doing it. I don't know what to tell you.
and honestly, the way he described this place, it don't even sound like they really roommates. Sound like they more like he got an apartment downstairs that just
That's
so
what
happened
she
to be the
said.
basement.
And she has the upstairs, and then somebody else probably got an attic space if it's a third floor.
Yeah.
Who knows?
And he's calling it a roommate. I'm like, it sounds like y'all got separate bathrooms, separate kitchen
Mhm.
spaces, separate livable
Everything.
spaces.
They probably got
That's not
separate
a roommate.
entrances if he has the basement. They probably don't even share an entrance. He
Yeah.
probably comes in through the basement. She come in through the front door. And considering the fact she got the main floor, she probably paying more than him. Whoever. He probably paying more than the man in the basement.
I was like,
no.
There's no way. Like when I had a roommate,
No.
there's no way she could come to me and tell me I
Have
couldn't
sex
do
quiet or
something.
I'm mad. Girl,
I
get
couldn't
out of
do
here.
whether it was sex or not. There's no way she could come to me and tell me I couldn't do something in the place where I'm paying rent.
Well, we both paying. Girl, get out of here.
Now,
if you don't like it, you can leave. You don't like it,
that's
you can
why
leave.
because we've talked about my old roommate on here before. She has had some dudes.
Yeah, the crybaby in the corner. Yeah, her.
Yeah. There has been multiple times I would walk out of my bedroom just in time to see some random dude leaving our apartment. Did I necessarily like this? No, I didn't like having random dudes that wasn't in my house when I went to sleep all of a sudden walking out the next morning. No, I didn't like that.
But that was her room to do with whatever she
pays
wanted.
the rent here. Like, if I don't like it that much, you know what my option is? Move out. Because I can't tell her what to do. She
we
paying
both
rent.
grown.
Now, if I was the only one paying rent there, girl, you ain't about to have these people running in and out of my house. You better go to their crib, or like you did before, meet them at the truck stop.
Now she was a lot, lizard. Bless her. bless her. Why would you tell me that better?
Don't nobody know who she is.
I don't have to know. I know enough.
But yeah, she did meet some trucker at some place.
She was
I don't know.
And I hope she got paid for her lot lizard services. I hope she got paid.
Well, no, I couldn't take somebody doing that. But here's the other thing, though.
Lot lizard.
Here's the other thing about this scenario.
Wow.
It sounds like he knew all this shit about this man before they became roommates.
It seemed like he was the secondary person. It seemed like the dude was living there first and he came later on.
Either way, it still sounds like you knew this before y'all actually became roommates. There's no way that I would know this much, like what he did to previous tenants and all this other stuff.
He's probably asked around about him after he annoyed him. Maybe.
Nah, I'd be like, dude, you got to go.
Or I would just, I would just start doing shit to make him leave. Like, oh, he want quiet sex. We finna fuck this shit up. You getting your ass out of here.
I wouldn't give a damn if I wasn't having sex at all. I'd just be sitting on my bed making noises.
You know what? I would be doing what the people above me did. They literally had a dance party and they lived above me. I was like, we got it. That's actually what made us buy a house. Because I was like, they literally had actual dance parties. I said, oh, we got to get the fuck up out of here. We buying the house. I can't live with this. He should do that. Be like, you know what? I'm having a party.
The way...
Get your ass out of here.
The way that man would have unleashed my pettiness.
Me and you both. I'm getting him out of here.
I wouldn't even be trying to get you out of there. I'd just be trying to annoy the fuck out of you.
I know. So you get him out.
Whether it resulted in you moving out or not is up to you.
Boy, if it's cold, I'll be throwing water on the stairs near his entrance so he can fall. Like, get out. Get out.
I wouldn't even be trying to get you to move out. I would just be like, you know what? No. You can stay as long as you want. No. Just know I'm going to annoy you 365 days a year.
Oh, and I will be annoying. I'm annoying you so you can leave.
From beginning to end, 365 days in the year. I'm telling you.
Same old love, baby.
I'm telling you, I would do it. And oops. What?
My cord on the outside. Oopsie.
Girl, it don't matter. But yeah, I would annoy the hell out of him. I would start eating his food. Like, oh,
Now,
I thought that was
how you
fine.
getting this out of his fridge? Sound like he lived way in the basement by himself. He got his own fridge down
Looks
there.
like the basement is about to become a common area.
Gonna get your own ass kicked out trying to be rude. You gonna
Shit.
get kicked out.
Because who's to tell me I can't go in the damn basement? That whole damn basement ain't your room. Talking about some your living room. That is our living room because that is a part of the house that I am paying rent for. The fuck?
I'm sure the lease breaks up who live and where.
Ours didn't. I wish she would have.
No, I think theirs is separate. I think they rent.
If it is, that's a whole completely different thing. But if they're actually roommates, every common area is a common area for everybody. Now, if y'all just agreed that he was going to take the basement and you was going to take the upstairs floor, y'all need to get that in writing. Because when I get petty, now everything belongs to everybody.
Feel like that you are so Christian that you are better than everybody else. Live by yourself.
And that's the thing.
Live by yourself.
That's the thing that gets me with a lot of Christians, because it's those types of Christians that make all Christians look bad. Because not all Christians, in fact, most Christians aren't even like this. I haven't met a single Christian that is like this man.
That is crazy like that.
Like, in my opinion, most Christians tend to have the same mentality as me. Yeah, I believe in the whole, no marriage, no sex until marriage thing. Do I practice it? No. But I believe it. But I believe, here's my thing. Regardless of what the Bible says, you are only in charge of what you do.
Not others.
If
Just yourself.
that man chooses to go and have sex with every Jane, Janet, and Miranda out there,
that's his business.
That is his business.
And what's worse is this is his girlfriend. It's not like it's a whole bunch of different people.
That's why I said different people, because it don't even matter. If he chooses to go and have sex with anybody out there, whether it's his girlfriend or not, that is his sin to answer for. Why are you trying to force this man to live by your standards?
Like, I can't sleep.
Well, then get earplugs, motherfucker.
Get some melatonin and lay down.
Like, you want me to knock you out? Because I bet you get a lot of sleep then.
Mama said, knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out.
Man, LL Cool J used to be it. I ain't gonna even lie. But I'm just like, I don't understand this mentality for some Christians. Like, why are you trying to force people to believe what you want them to believe? If like trust and believe. If they don't believe in God, I feel like the Bible specifically says what's going to happen to people that don't believe. Let that happen to them. Maybe they okay with that consequence if there actually is a God. Why are we forcing it on them?
That's their business.
Abortion. You don't like that people get abortions? That's fine.
Here's my thing.
You can't
but pro-choice always included your option to not do it.
Right.
But because
you know what the Bible says we do get? Free will.
Mm-hmm. He don't want prisoners. He don't want prisoners. Whether
it is right or whether wrong. It is wrong, we have the ability to choose which one we actually do. Mm-hmm. And you know what happens at the end? That's when we have to deal with whatever consequences of those decisions. So me being mad at the next person because they decided to terminate a pregnancy that they didn't want, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Because you know what?
I ain't helping them raise nobody.
I ain't raising them, and I'm too busy over here trying to make sure I get into heaven. And some days I'm worried about that chance.
You and me both, because we both be playing.
Oh, I just hope God really know my heart.
I got the mustard seed. Just let me
Yeah, please. I got the mustard seed. Because nobody can convince me God ain't real. I don't care what nobody say. Okay, all the atheists, he ain't for you. Okay, whatever. That's what you believe. But God is for me.
You like, please, I got the mustard seed. Let me in.
Please let me in. I don't even care if you just let me in the entrance. I ain't even got to go far from that. I just want to touch the doorway. I don't even care if you just let me live right outside the gates.
Talk to me.
I will be the homeless person on the outside of the gate. Like, just don't send me to hell. I don't want to go to hell.
I think we living in
Most people do think we living in hell.
You see them birds falling out the sky? I said, She should have known. When I see that, I was like, no. Mm-mm.
No, I did not see that.
Oh, the bird flew. They just dropping like flies. I said, wasn't this talked about? But
A
I'm
lot
like,
of the stuff that's happening now is talked about in the
I
Bible.
said, Lord, I'm not ready for Judgment Day.
No one is. No one will ever be ready for Judgment Day. But here's the other thing: these people that like to force people to do whatever the Bible says or whatever, it's like, are you ready to deal with whatever consequences that come from you trying to force people to do
Yeah,
what
because
you are
that's
saying?
not right.
I mean, because I feel like the Bible also says that's not right. And that's my thing. I could be a little more on board with them saying people should do this, people shouldn't do this if they weren't living in glass houses. Because didn't I see you
Boy.
having an affair on your wife the other day while you telling me I can't have an abortion?
Talk about shackers.
Like, what you talking about? No sex till after marriage, but yet you somehow this person
Yeah, your
ended
marriage
up,
to her don't mean you can have sex with others because you married.
right.
That ain't.
Or wasn't your wife pregnant at the wedding?
Ain't that why y'all got married?
Because the age of your baby
Don't
is
match
the
up.
same age as your marriage.
Mm-mm.
How?
Talk to me.
It's the hypocrisy of it all that I can't get past.
It's the hypocrisy why a lot of people don't want to do it. This is the problem. They're ruining it for everyone. They're putting a bad taste in everybody's mouth.
Yeah, because now people assume that all Christians are like this. And I'm like, nah, I ain't one of them Christians.
Because I
I
think he
let
would be
people
like
live their
that.
life.
I think that roommate would be like that even if he wasn't a Christian. He still would be annoying. He is an annoying person.
Yeah, some people are just annoying people.
That just happens to claim he's a Christian, but he's still just an annoying ass person.
Yeah, and I'm
And
just
he would be
coming from
annoying even if he wasn't a Christian. He, quote unquote, because that ain't Christian behavior. He's just annoying.
Don't tell a Christian that something ain't Christian behavior.
I sure can.
You trying to get them to tell you going to hell.
I sure can. I
Because
sure
how
will.
dare you?
I sure can and I sure will.
Because how dare you?
Me and my nappy head gonna say what I want to say.
Girl, why your nappy head?
Because I need a haircut.
Girl, both of us on the struggle bus. I need a retie and you need a haircut. Jesus, fix it.
Fix it alone.
Shut up, Jade. You and Yolanda. Talk to me. Yolanda. She knows she
killed
ain't
that
have to
song.
go that
She didn't
hard.
have to. And
I don't even want to go into it because everything after this is gonna seem blasphemy. So let's not even talk about Jesus right now because we know we're gonna be doing a lot of cussing.
We gonna sing and then talk crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But
just confusing Jesus.
As is human nature.
Look, some things are just naturally like human traits. Like judging people, I think that's human nature. But we can attempt.
The thing is, I judge, but I come with potential corrections. That is the difference. I want to help you.
And sometimes that's also the problem. Why? The person being judged don't want help.
No help. I know.
And I say that as the person that's always got something like, well, have you ever thought about? And they looking at me like, bitch, I didn't ask for your advice.
Because I don't judge silly stuff like physical looks or nothing.
No, I don't give a damn about how you look. But
if you're doing some crazy shit and then you expect me to act like I didn't see it, well that's wild because I seen it.
Let's talk about this.
Like, I know.
Let's talk about it. I got a question for you.
Yes.
What is a quick way for one of your friends to lose you as a friend?
Like I just said, to be doing crazy shit and to think that I'm supposed to act like I'm Stevie Wonder. And I didn't see nothing.
Like, and on that topic,
I seen you.
On that topic is a friend that will lie to my face, knowing full well I ain't done. I've had so many friends that will tell me these bullshit ass stories, knowing full well I'm an overthinker, and I'm gonna start saying, well,
that don't make sense.
Usually what comes after A is B, but why is D here?
And it's still happening to this day.
And I'm like, this story ain't lining up. But then I feel bad when I'm on Google like, they said this. I'm just looking for the proof because my brain is going, something don't make sense here.
We are talking about our J&J Investigate session.
If y'all don't know, we got a whole investigation team here called J&J Investigates. And yes, me and Jay will hop on the call and we'll start talking about certain stories. And
that don't add up.
Like, did that make sense to you? Does this make sense to you? And they'd be like, But like, let's look it up. Then we start looking it up and then we found,
When I tell you that one night, we was deep in the mess. This went on for hours. So we like,
Just like we know we got people that look at our TikTok. Because I don't know if people know this or not. TikTok tells you when somebody looks at your profile.
FYI.
FYI.
That's all we gonna say about that.
No, it ain't.
No, don't.
So
No. We've said enough.
There is
So messy.
There is one particular person.
Messy boo.
One particular person that looks at our TikToks
Messy boo.
at least once a quarter.
Of course.
At least once a quarter. And this is not somebody, one, it's somebody that I know. This is cold, hard facts. This person does not like me. She does not like me. And she tolerates Jade. But once a quarter, she goes to TikTok and she looks at our page.
Which is odd, I will say.
And what makes it even odder is
she don't watch no videos or nothing.
now TikTok will tell you also in the
man.
first 24 hours who watches your videos. And usually, and our page is set up like this. Your latest video will be at the top. So if you go to the page, quite naturally, the first video you're going to see is the one at the top.
The newest one.
Yeah. So whenever this person goes look at our page, she never
looks at the
she
newest
never
one.
watches the newest video. So maybe she does know that. And she just goes to the older one so that we don't know. There's that. She never likes anything. It appears she never watches anything. But for some damn reason, like clockwork, she's on our page.
Like a ghost.
And then she starts coming up on Facebook, people you may know.
On both our shit. Not just one of our shit. Both.
I'm like, have you been on my page?
Yes, you
Why?
have. And ain't nothing there.
Look, at this point, I'm just like this. I don't mind you looking at the page, but girl, do something.
Like a video. I'm like nothing else.
That just reminded me of Brandy. What about out of the...
Yeah, that's what I did it for.
Yeah.
What did you say?
I'm just like, girl, we know you here.
Just like something.
Like, stop trying to be a fly on the wall.
We see you.
We know you here. We know.
Hello.
Hey. You know, I just wish... You know, one day, when she do
messy
that,
for even talking about it. You're messy. You're messy, boo. And I'm messy for doing it too.
That's me.
You know what? I changed your name in my phone. Now it's a boot next to your name.
And I know you did that after I told you what I told you about that TV show.
Messy boo.
So if y'all remember, and Antonio gonna be mad too, and my nephew, because I got both of them doing it.
So, you messy. Oh, you so damn messy.
Okay. I am watching this show called The Manipulated. Very, very good show. It's a Korean drama, just FYI. But it is a very, very good show. And I recommended it to Antonio, who you guys have seen on this show. And I recommended it to my nephew, who you guys have not seen on this show. My nephew is not going to watch it. I know that. I come to terms with this.
He just talking the shit with you.
Exactly. Yeah. Antonio apparently is watching it. Confirmed. He's watching it. And I'm just still having conversation with him about it like I'm still actively watching this show.
Watching that damn show.
I'm sure not. I know he's at about the place where I stopped.
He gonna finish it for you, do.
Sure is. He sure is.
He gonna talk to you.
And
about
he gonna
the
look
ending.
to be talking about it, and I'm be like, honestly, I ain't finish it.
I stopped watching the moment I told you to watch.
Sure so
The
did.
moment I recommended it to you, you just messy.
I did. And it wasn't intentional, but that is
To
how
me,
it
but
ended
once
up.
you invited people and they said they was
Yeah,
gonna
I
watch
should have.
it, you should have continued.
Just like with you and what's that one show?
Which one?
Culinary Class
I ain't
Wars.
watching it.
Y'all was
We was
episodes
watching it,
ahead
yeah,
of me,
and then stopped watching.
and I kept telling y'all, oh yeah, I'm gonna watch it this day. I'm gonna
never
watch it
did.
this day, and then I never did.
We just stopped watching it. Whatever. We think, we just stopped watching.
Yeah, at some point I just said, you know what? They figured out already that I ain't gonna watch this show.
It wasn't even about you. We just stopped watching. We like,
I know, but for me and you, we were supposed to talk about it on here, but I would never watch it, and it was my idea.
And luckily for me, I'm so petty of a person that even if she say I should watch something, I don't do it most of the time.
And the craziest thing, she think I don't know that.
She know I don't. I was like, I don't know why she keep recommending this shit to me, because she know I'm gonna watch what I feel like watching and nothing.
I'm like, Jade ain't gonna watch this shit.
I be saying with such conviction, show will, show won't, show won't.
Don't believe shit Jade say.
I'ma do it eventually.
Did she not just contradict herself?
What?
You just said you sure won't. When I said I know she ain't watching, you said show don't.
I might though.
And then when I said don't believe shit Jade say, she says I'ma do it.
Sometimes I do, or I start it and don't finish it. That's more
why
likely.
when people recommend me shows, I never tell them I'm gonna start watching. I say I'm gonna add it to my list, or I will move it up the priority list, which you've heard me say before. I move it up the priority list. That means
the thing is, when I say yes, I meant it. But then I go home.
Okay. So, but you the one that got on me,
and I don't.
When I said I would pray for people, and then I forget.
That's messed up. Now I ain't gonna forget that I told you I was gonna pray for you.
But at the time, I meant it.
See, I'm not gonna forget I said I was gonna pray for. Because if I need some prayer and you say you're gonna pray for me, I want my prayer. Because I don't ask just anybody.
That's why
pray.
I don't tell people I'm gonna pray for them no more. I would say, send in positive thoughts your way. Because I do feel bad. When I do remember that I was supposed to pray for them, I do feel bad. I'm like, dang it, I forgot to send up a prayer.
Terrible.
Now I just be like, you know what? I feel bad for you. Sending positive thoughts your way. My thoughts are with you and your family.
I sound like a Hallmark card. You ought to be ashamed.
I mean, so is our prayers are with you and your family too.
No, I don't just say that.
A lot of people do.
If I'm a
and that's the thing. We ain't gonna act like Jocelyn is the only one do this. I feel like 99% of the people that be telling people that they gonna pray for them don't have any intention of actually doing it. They just telling you that because that's what they think they supposed to say.
But then on top of that, you don't want everybody praying.
You sure don't. Please be careful the people you ask to pray for you.
You don't want just anybody praying.
Because who said they gonna actually pray for your success?
You don't know what they gonna do.
I'm just gonna say this.
There are people praying for your downfall. They legit are praying.
And let's just be clear about this. A lot of the
Mm.
people that's praying for your downfall are the people that you would least expect to be praying for your downfall.
Because the ones that really want your downfall are actively working on your downfall. they
are planning the party to celebrate that as we speak.
Ooh, they working on that day, and they be working hard
overtime.
And I be ducking and dodging. I'm like, Lord, I am tired.
I mean, it just be that way sometimes. Like we've had some lived experiences. We know sometimes people they just ain't for you. And
with an angel's name and acting devilish, and you know who I'm talking about.
I know who she talking about.
Anybody who know us know who we talking about.
Cause you know what? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that because I'm tired of this. I am so tired of telling people that people at your workplace is not your friend. Cause let me tell you how quickly somebody almost broke their neck to tell me somebody else's business that I had no concern for at all. So I found out some information about somebody that I work with.
I tell about the recent information.
Mm-hmm. Just messy people. So there's people that I work with. I ain't gonna tell you which job because it don't even matter. There's people that likes to share stuff with their coworkers about their personal life.
That they shouldn't.
You know, break up with your family, not family, with your family too, but your relationships, getting divorced, getting fired, all this stuff.
Don't tell them.
Don't tell these people your business because
Only tell them good news. Do not tell them any bad news.
I don't even want to tell them that.
Tell them
people need to find out my good news from me.
That's what I'm saying. Tell them good news only. Don't tell them bad news because no one spreads good news because
They
people
sure
are
don't.
messed up like
They don't
that.
care about that. That's not
They
what
only
the
want
juice
to spread
is.
the bad news. They don't spread that you got a promotion. Oh no.
The only time they spread you got a promotion is when they want to talk shit about you getting promoted.
No, it's when they want to hurt somebody else's feelings with your good news.
Yeah, that too. But I've experienced the person where they like, did you hear this person got promoted? Well, why they promote her over this person? I don't understand.
Messy.
And it's just like, why are you concerned with their promotion?
When you didn't get promoted at all, so why you care?
Like, I have legit had to have this conversation with people. There was one person that I used to work with when I both of me and her were staff level analysts at the time. And did I necessarily think she should have been promoted? No, not necessarily. But just like I told people then that complained to me about this girl getting promoted.
Yeah.
I said, whether she got promoted by coming in here and doing her job, or if she got promoted by coming in here and kissing ass every day, she still earned that promotion.
That chapstick was effective.
I said, either way, she earned that promotion. I told people, I said, you know, my thing is, because I knew at that time I was trying to get promoted too. I said, I can't be concerned with her promotion.
I'm too busy worried about mine.
I'm too worried about my own. I'm trying to get promoted by next year. Congratulations for her for getting her promotion. But that ain't got shit to do with me. So why am I walking around complaining to people about it? I'm not. Because it ain't got nothing to do with me. But yet everybody was walking around that department wondering why she got promoted, honestly, over somebody that if this person didn't deserve to be promoted, the other person damn sure didn't deserve to be promoted. And I'm just like, why are y'all so concerned?
And why are none of y'all concerned about your own lack of promotion? What you worried about hers for? Worry about yours.
Worry about your own. And I'm like, people would be so much happier if they stopped being so worried about what the next motherfucker is doing.
Worry about you.
Worry about you. Now, yeah, if you got significantly more workload than her and yet you getting passed over for a promotion, I would notice that and be like, something's up.
Yeah.
But that would, prompt me to go to my boss and be like, I'm just noticing that my workload is significantly higher, but yet I constantly get looked over for promotion.
What's up?
That ain't got shit to do with her.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at her for that. If anything, I'm gonna be looking at her and be like, who ass did you kiss so that you can
So
get
I can
this?
kiss it too.
Yeah, I need to pucker up my lips too, shit. Like, let me in on your secrets.
They ain't gonna tell you.
They sure ain't.
Gatekeep
Now, they
like
will
that.
gatekeep that shit. And to be honest,
and I ain't mad at
I
them.
was about to say, to honest, I don't even blame them.
I ain't that mad.
I don't even blame them. But this particular instance, I have had, both of us have, which now tells you, but whatever. Both of us have had conversations with this person that likes to tell people her business. And we ain't gonna force her to do nothing. She's a grown-ass woman. But we did offer a bit of advice. And and Jay both said, if I were you, I would stop telling this person your business.
We didn't even say stop being friends with her. We just said stop telling her your business because she's telling everybody else.
Because she's telling everybody else.
Stop telling her your business.
So apparently
she didn't listen.
She didn't listen. And we found out something about one of her jobs.
That was none of our business.
And how, one of those jobs she's now, she's a former employee of now. Which I knew that because she told me that. She didn't tell me the logistics of it. Want to know how I found out the logistics of it?
Gossip.
Somebody came in and that person didn't take more than 2 steps away from me before The new person that's inserting themselves looked at me and said, "Did you hear that she got fired from her job?" And I'm looking like,
How you
who?
know?
I'm like, see, this is what happens when you tell your coworkers your business.
Because you're not even close enough to her to get that intel. So who told you?
I'm like, I just like, here we go.
That friend of me, she couldn't wait. And based on who told the business makes me wonder I wonder the validity of the statement. Because
this is also the same person.
The last time I got fired. I was like, fired? I didn't get fired.
The person that told me the stuff isn't the person that said that, but the person we suspect told her is the person that said that Jade got fired when she didn't.
Sure didn't.
Now, granted, I'm just speaking from what Jade told me.
First of all, if I got fired, I would say, first of all, if I got fired, I would still be there. Y'all wouldn't see me still walking around working for the same company if I got fired. But anyway.
I just remember I called. I said, Jade, if you got fired, you can tell me. I don't know why you would hold this. I'm like, I don't know why you would not tell me that, but you could tell me if you got fired because that's what they saying.
Where am I at now? Working for the same damn company that they claim I got fired from.
I was just like,
which means I didn't get fired.
I'm like, how much proof do you need from one person that you need to stop telling them your business?
I mean, and the thing is, we are mad about the shit that we know of. Ain't no telling about the shit we don't know because she was too embarrassed to share.
I was just like, I would be so upset if I was to find out like you was still working there and you was telling everybody all my business. I'd be like, you raggedy bitch.
Oh, there's something like, who told them that? Person only told you. How the hell everybody else find out? I
don't know, man. Maybe
people be listening.
My house is tapped.
Tapped to our co-workers' cell phones.
Exactly. I'm like, girl.
There's one common denominator.
Okay, so you also think I'm stupid then?
I mean, that's what happened.
And
it ran into me. Hey, girl. Don't hey, girl, me. I know that you told everybody I got fired because she hated my guts. I guess. I'm like, I didn't even know you like that. What the hell?
I'm just like,
God dang, what I do?
Like I said, we told this girl like, hey,
that girl ain't your friend.
This girl has shown you who she is on multiple occasions.
And it ain't
I don't know why you keep not believing her. And I don't care.
What trickery does she have? Because
I'm like, you still talking to somebody like that and telling them all your business.
When I tell you the fake news, I be telling that girl just to have some good shit spread in my name. But she wouldn't spread the good news. No. That's the thing. She wouldn't spread no good news.
But anywho, that's just my little rant. Actually, that's not my little rant. Here go my little rant. Because let me tell y'all, history be trying to repeat itself with me. And history tried me. What was that? Yesterday? Day before yesterday?
Oh, yeah.
So if y'all remember, I went on this whole rant about this lady that asked me for a ride one day. And out of kindness of my heart, I did it. Dropped her off at a bus stop, whatever. She gets out my car. She doesn't say thank you. And she slams my door. I was pissed. I'm at a gas station. Don't judge me because I know I got a Tesla and no reason to be at a gas station. So that should tell you I'm there to buy snacks. I go in this gas station and I clocked him because he came in the gas station and right as I was walking to the front of the window, I saw him walk through the door and he had this look on his face like, oh, I need to do. So I'm like, you about to ask me for some money.
He like, oh, you got Tesla, you got money. I'm finna ask.
Because he saw me get out of my car too.
Yeah.
And I don't know why people see Tesla and just assume you just got a shit ton of money. Teslas cost about the same amount as regular cars. Please, let's face this.
Let's face it.
Like, it's not a Cybertruck. I know those are like 100,000 plus or whatever. At least I think they are. I don't know. But the Tesla Model Y is literally like $35,000 to $45,000. You can get a Chevy for that much. Let's be for real. I ain't got no money. But this man, he walks up to, He walks back out the store. I pay for my shit. I come out the store. I see him standing at somebody's car at a pump. I said, cool, he bothering somebody else right now. Let me hurry up and get in
So
my
he
car.
can't bother me.
I was like, let me hurry up and get in my car so that I can leave. And let's be for real. If I had cash on me, I'd give him cash. I don't carry cash on me.
Because who does nowadays?
So I get in my car and I see him walking back into the gas station.
You
I'm
like, cool.
Whew, dodged it. I can go home and have me a good night with my snacks. So I start backing out of my little parking spot. He flags me down. Comes over to the driver's side of the car. I crack my window because I said, I don't know you,
I ain't
dude,
rolling
and
it
you
down.
are crazy enough to stop somebody while they are actively driving. So I crack my window, annoyed. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I was annoyed. And he's like, I'm sorry. I promise you I ain't got no gun or nothing on me.
I don't know you. Like, I believe you, but in you.
And like, guns are the only way to kill somebody.
You got them ashy hands that you can easily strangle me with.
Sorry, guy with the teardrop under your eye. Which I don't even know it was a teardrop. I just know he had face tattoos. That's all I really saw, honestly. But he wanted me to get him a ride somewhere.
I don't know you.
I said to myself, the devil is a liar.
I don't know you.
You're not getting in my car.
I don't know you.
I don't know you. Tell myself, I promise I ain't got nothing on me. Nothing that I can see.
Why? In what world do you think
I would have rather
that me, a singular woman by myself at the gas station?
I would have rather.
I told you about go to them hood gas stations have the best snacks.
They
I'm
do.
not gonna lie, they do. You got to go to a sketchy area to get some good snacks.
Sure do.
But
and I wonder why the sketchiest gas station is the one across the street from the hospital.
What is that about? Because
let me tell you, they getting bold too. This man stops me at a gas station. I'm walking in again to get snacks. Walking in there. This man stops me and say, I'm sorry, Miss Lady. First of all,
the Miss Lady is the indicator of everything you need to know about this man.
I'm sorry, Miss Lady. Can you help me out with a couple dollars? Again, I don't carry cash on me. I tell this man that, sorry, I don't have any cash on me. Of course, they think I'm lying. But he's like, I'm literally just trying to get a couple gallons of gas to get me certain place. Y'all.
You don't have a car.
He didn't have a fucking car. Where's your car, sir? We're in a gas station. Like, because I'm like, if you just need a couple, and I have done this for people. There has been somebody that stopped me at a gas station before, asked me for money because they needed money for just to get gas in their car. So what did I do? I went in the gas station.
What pump you at?
Asked them what pump they were at, and I put money on the pump. I was the only car in this gas station parking lot.
So I know you don't have a car.
And my car does not take gas. So I'm like, where the fuck is your car? Now, maybe it was broke down somewhere. That could be a 100% the possibility. But I would expect to see
have
a
gas gallon thing, yeah.
He had not a singular item with him. So if your car, either that car doesn't exist or you don't actually need gas.
You know what? I appreciate the homeless man that has the sign. I don't know if you've seen him. And it just says, let's be honest, I'm buying liquor. And you know what? I give him money because I can respect his honesty.
You know, I give money to homeless people, or even if I got
like, some I appreciate his honesty because I'm sick of the lies.
Oh yeah, I appreciate the honesty. But when it comes to giving money to like homeless people that's on like the side of the highway or whatever, and you have people that's like, I'm not giving them my money just so they can go do X, Y, Z. I'm just like, look, that anybody could lie. You could give money to me right now and I'm going to tell you I'm probably going to do one thing. And then maybe I change my mind and I go do something else. It's no longer your money.
Yeah, once you give it to me, I can do with it whatever I want.
It don't matter what they do with it. You gave it to them. If you got it to spare it.
I don't get mad because I feel like if you want to help but not give them money, you can give them toiletry bags. You can give them water. You can give them some food. Like, there's other things you can do if you don't want them to use the money in a certain way. I used to do this. I need to do it again. I used to give homeless women sanitary items because it's
Mm,
hard to get sanitary because they're expensive for me, and I got a job.
that damn pink tax.
Yeah, so
I'm so happy
imagine
I
it.
don't have
I
to deal with
mean,
that no
if
more.
you don't have a job, you don't have money for sanitary wipes, pads, all that other mess, period underwear. You ain't got money for that. Period underwear would be more effective, but them shits
But
is expensive.
but here's my thing though. With the guy that was lying about the car with the gas, be smart. And if you're gonna lie and say you need money for a
At
gas or
least have a
whatever,
car.
at least let there be more than just my car in the lot. So you could lie and say, "Oh yeah, it's that car right there. I just need a couple dollars to get."
Okay. What pump you at? Let me get you
And
some
then
gas.
that's what would get you. But I'm just like, I literally looked around the gas station. I said,
Right.
"There's not a car here.
And mine don't take gas.
I don't see a gas anything for him to put gas in." He's lying.
The audacity.
I'm like,
This is why people keep walking. When somebody come, I literally keep walking. I don't acknowledge them because it's happened so many times. It's always, can I have $1? I ain't got $1.
I just don't carry cash.
In which they need to understand, like, in today's world, like, I married this one crackhead now. It was this lady named, no.
Was she actually a crackhead?
Yes.
Okay.
We all knew her. Her name was fucking Coco. Like, we knew her name and
Her
everything.
name was Coco.
And so, at the McDonald's at 38th and Keystone, she was there a lot.
Okay.
I was there getting my little food. She asked me some money. I'm like, girl, gone. Now I ain't got no money. And I'm getting my food. Then she goes, I see they gave you change. Girl, you don't get on my goddamn business. I said no.
See, even if I was thinking
The
about giving it to
audacity.
you, even if I was thinking about giving it to you, I wouldn't give it to you now because you clearly feel entitled to my
The
money.
audacity for the entitlement to my money.
Why you counting my money?
Don't count my money. I was like,
I don't give a damn if you saw me pull a Diddy amount of cash out of my damn pocket.
I don't care if you see me pull a Mayweather bag out. You ain't entitled.
You're not entitled to it. If I told you I ain't got it to give.
I didn't say I didn't have it. That's why I ain't giving nothing to you. That's what I said.
Now, personally,
I couldn't believe it.
Personally, I'll be honest with y'all. I fucking hate having cash on me. I do. That's why I got so mad at you when you gave me $800 talking about some. I was so mad. I said,
that was it. That's what you got.
Jay, when we were supposed to go to New Orleans now 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago.
Can you believe that?
Jay comes to me. No, it wasn't even New Orleans. So this was last year. That was for that Atlanta
Stray
trip.
Kids.
Yeah. This girl, this woman, she knows how I am with cash.
Look.
She knew, y'all, she knew that I had a solid $6 that had been sitting on my countertop for at least a year because it could never make it into my wallet for some reason. And then I could never just take it and just deposit it into my account. And then I would keep passing homeless people like, damn it, I keep forgetting to grab that money so that I can give it to somebody. But whatever. Now comes the time for her to give me her half for this trip. I'm thinking, which is typically how me and Jade exchange money.
It is through Zelle.
It's through Zelle.
I will admit.
So yes, I'm like, where is her Zelle at? And I said, you know what? It ain't even that big of a deal. I know Jade is good for it. Either she'll give it to me when we on our way there, she'll give it to me when we get back. It really don't matter. This woman comes to my house and hands me a fucking envelope. And I'm looking at, what the fuck is this? And she's like, well, I had to go to the this and I had to do this. And then that's how I just figured I'd just get you cash. And I said, you know damn well. Now I gotta make time to go to the fucking bank.
Right. Well, for what I told you, see, I have a spending problem.
I do too.
And my savings account is an account that has no card and is at an inconvenient location to stop my ass from spending the money in it.
I also have one of those.
And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to put my trip money in that account. Which means I had to go in the goddamn bank to get said money.
If this girl was planning ahead,
nope,
she could have transferred that money a week in advance.
Sure didn't.
Cause I have the same account as her that
Nope.
she's talking about. She's talking about Forum.
I didn't.
And I have one of those accounts too. And I'm just like, Jay, why did you bring me $800 in cash? I think it was a solid like a week or two before I actually like deposited
And
that
I
money.
told you,
It sat on my coffee
look,
table for at least a week.
and I sat there, I said, if you lose that goddamn money, I ain't give you no more.
And then I was like, why would you bring me cash?
I said, if you lose that goddamn money, I'm not giving you no more.
I was like, she know I don't fuck with cash like that.
Usually, if you deposited it and it was all right.
Usually, if I have cash on me, oh, let me tell you. So, y'all, okay. How do you feel about this?
What?
So, I used to work with somebody. Then you know how like coworkers would like go in on lunch or whatever, and then Zelle somebody pay them back or whatever.
Yeah,
it was this type of situation. It was always me for some reason that was paying, but I will tell you this: you kind of want to be the person that's paying because your food always comes out cheaper in the end. Just gonna tell you that. But anywho.
I don't do that mess. I'm like, no, we can order and split. There's only certain people I do that shit with.
Oh yeah, it was only like a handful of us that would always do this together. But anywho, so I ordered food. Everybody placed their orders. I paid, and everybody's supposed to give me the money back. There is one particular person that always paid with cash. No matter what, it was always cash she was giving me. Everybody else was Zelle, Venmo, Cash App, something like that. But she was always cash. Do you know this woman actually gave me coins?
I ain't mad at it. Because you know,
no, I ain't even talking about like, oh, it was like $3.65. Yeah. She gave me 65 cents. No, it was like $5 and she gave me like $5 in quarters.
You raggedy bitch. Why would you think? Why would you say you want to go in on some food and get somebody? I am not the laundromat, bitch. I don't want $5 in quarters.
She has literally handed me handfuls of coins before that it made my wallet heavy.
I would say, no, I want to go and you ain't going in on shit with me.
I used to get on her. I was like, man, please don't come in with a bunch of coins. Like, I don't even want the foldable money. I damn sure don't want coins.
I mean, I will say, but them coins will hurt me deposited because I want them gone.
I got a bottle, an old liquor bottle that I just dump all my coins into. And what the fuck are we gonna do about pennies?
Oh, they want to get rid of pennies, but
they did get rid of them. They don't even make them anymore.
Here's the thing. All these corporations gonna do is round everything up 10 cents, not 5. Because they greedy.
They gonna round it up when it benefits them.
Yeah.
When it comes to your pay, they gonna round that shit down. I bet you bottom dollar they gonna round that shit down.
They better because I want my 62 cents. You better raise that to $1.
Here's my thing. They ain't even gotta raise. It needs to just be a whole number.
Well, the beauty with digital money is you gonna get all your coins because it's digital anyway.
But the thing is, there are still some people that cash their checks.
Feel sad for them because I ain't doing
so what we gonna do when the paycheck is $300.92? Somebody losing out, and the damn show ain't gonna be me. I worked for that 2 cents.
I want it,
and I want it.
Better round that shit up to the next whole dollar.
So my thinking is, okay. Is it just the U.S. that decided
because decided to not make the penny? Change all the pays then?
Yeah, so how's that going to equate for pay?
Because even now with I guess the minimum wage is $7.25, which is crazy. Everybody else raised their minimum wage, but not cheap ass Indiana.
But that's the thing. Most people wages are to a whole number like that. What makes it goes down to the penny is these stupid ass taxes they keep taking out. Which, let's be for real. I saw something the other day on Instagram that talked about taxes, and it said, what would happen if everybody as a collective just decided we not paying taxes no more?
They take it from you. You don't get the option.
And that was what it was. It was some dude that wasn't originally from the U.S., and he started working for a U.S.-based company because he moved here. And he got his first paycheck. And
Ooh.
he saw
How much they
FICO
took.
and all this other stuff being taken
He was
out.
like, now wait,
And
wait,
he
wait.
was going off on the HR rep. Like, you stole my money and you better give it back.
And they
And
like,
the
no.
HR rep was like, I did no such thing. And she's like, I'm literally reading this whole conversation. And he's going on about how she stole his money. He wanted back. And she was like, sir, that's
Taxes.
taxes. We all have to pay it. Nobody wants to pay it, but we all have to pay it. It takes it out automatically. He was like, I didn't authorize that. I didn't okay this. This is stealing from me.
No, it's not.
And she was trying to explain. He wasn't having it. He was like, this is against my will. I did not tell y'all could take this money. And I'm, the whole time I'm reading this or listening to it, I'm thinking, you know what, sir, you are right.
My thing is,
Ain't
where were you living at that they didn't take no taxes out on you?
Not every place has the employment taxes like that. And I'm just like,
When he seen $397 of his check gone.
you know what? I wouldn't mind paying taxes if they didn't take so much of
Here's
it.
my thing. It's not the dollar amount it's where it's going that pisses me off more than I'm
But
like,
the fact that we can't see where it's going?
and then you tax me again after on my already taxed money. The tax money from my check should be the only taxes y'all taking out on me.
And that's
I should
my
not
thing.
turn around and get taxed again at the grocery store and all that other shit when you already taxed me when you took my money in the first fucking place.
Oh, then you'd hate living in Chicago because actual edible groceries in Indiana, you don't get charged tax on it.
I don't care. Everything.
But
I don't
in
care.
Illinois, you do.
I don't care. I don't want it nowhere.
I don't want it nowhere either. But I was damn so happy when I moved here and saw that there was no actual like grocery taxes. I said, bet. The only time there's taxes if I buy like a straw or something,
Mm-hmm.
cool. Cause Illinois taxes is terrible.
I know they are.
But yeah, if they're gonna do employment taxes, okay, sure, whatever. But don't charge me taxes on anything else. And then here's the other thing: if Indiana ain't gonna charge taxes on grocery items, why are we charge taxes at restaurants?
Yeah, because isn't that food?
It's food. Like, why? If I
guess
you know
because
what?
it's now considered a service and not just food.
Then charge me for the service of the waiter. Then, like, don't charge me tax on the food,
And then still want me to tip.
and still want me to tip. I'm just like, I think they was on to something. Maybe start a revolution. I don't want to start it. Y'all
Here's
start
the
it.
thing. Only rich people get to choose whether or not they paying. It's us everyday people. We the one it gets taken out of our check. We don't have a say
Those
so.
1%ers.
It's the rich people that send the government a check. Nothing gets taken from them. They just send the damn check.
I'm just
That's how they end up owing all that money because they don't pay.
like, I don't like no one. I mean, I don't think anybody likes paying taxes. Just
I just want them to be used more wise. Like, if you're taking out all this money, why do I
I'm not
gotta
even
pay
gonna
for
say that.
health
I just
insurance?
want to know what they being used for, because that's
Whatever
what y'all ain't telling us.
Girl, the mistress's yacht. Because we ain't getting, I'm like, where's the free health insurance if you're taking out all these taxes? Quit taking out Medicare on me if you know by the time I get old enough to get something,
I ain't gonna even have it.
Don't take Social Security out on me when you know good and damn well by the time
I
I'm
ain't
old
gonna
enough
reap
to
the
get it, it ain't
benefits
gonna
of it.
fucking exist. I'm not paying for this old bitch shit. What about me? So I think you should only get what you paid into. Period. And I think that's how the system should work. You should get what you
Girl,
paid
when
into
I was
and not
in
a
my-
penny extra.
When I was in my early 20s and realized that the Medicare and Social Security that was coming out of my check was to pay for other people.
Yeah, and not your own.
I said,
I was pissed. I said, well, I thought this was going towards me. I thought it was a little bank
I said, nah,
system.
this needs to be in a bank account for Mark Jocelyn A. retirement. Why I gotta, y'all got me paying for other people's retirement? I'm sorry,
Yeah.
old
And
people.
then they're like, oh, by the way, by the time you old enough, it's going to be gone, but we still want you to pay for others.
I said, why? Take care of me then. So I'm supposed to do right and make sure I get old enough to have money in there, but they asses get to reap the benefit off my couple $100 a paycheck.
Mm-hmm. And you ain't going to have shit.
Y'all welcome.
Trust me, if it was optional, they wouldn't get a penny from me. Like, no, I'm going to take that amount you would have took and put them on them savings account.
Here's the
I ain't
thing,
fucking
and we'll
with
get
you.
eaten up for this because y'all ain't for the people, blah, blah, blah. 99%. In fact, probably the person who is complaining about us saying this is also the person that if they had the option to stop paying towards Social Security and Medicare, knowing full well they will never reap the benefits of it, they would stop paying too.
Yeah, because we all know by the time we retire, ain't none of that shit gonna be left. They already running out of funds as it is. And we ain't nowhere near retirement age.
So right.
Nowhere. And they keep pushing the shit back. It's
I
probably
still
gonna be
got at least 30
75 by the
years.
time we get over there. They keep pushing it back.
I just be like, nah. Y'all need to stop taking. Here's the thing. Stop taking so much. I want to see my money. Stop telling me that I make $65,000 a year when you know damn well it's 40.
Because after taking all the money, that's what's left.
I hate that shit. How much you make a year? $40,000.
And then you can't get assistance because the assistance is based off that imaginary money you never see. You like, I don't even see that
you
money.
Make too much money. What you mean? I only bring in $200 a week. But this say you should be bringing in about $400. You talking about taxes, you dingbat.
I don't get that. You might as well call that imaginary money, bitch. Because I don't see a penny of it.
It's fake money.
That I worked for and don't have.
That's that monopoly money that we be talking about.
That you work for and don't have.
Don't have, don't see.
And you worked for it.
Don't even really see the benefit of it. Because what is the government doing with this money? You got millions upon millions upon millions of people in this country. Why are we still trillions of dollars in debt?
Why don't I got my own fund? Because I've been paying into this shit for a minute now.
Since we were at least 18.
18? No, 17.
For me, 16.
No, 18.
No, yeah, 17.
18.
17 for me. I'm just like, nah. There's some tomfoolery going on here. And I think it's about time we stood up and we asked questions. I just want somebody else to do the work.
We just gonna stand up, ask questions, get shot the fuck down at the ankle. But who's standing? Not you, bitch.
Nope. Yeah, I don't want to ask the question. I don't want to start a revolution myself.
Do you want a revolution? Whoop, whoop.
Nope.
What?
I do, but I don't want to start it.
Well, you just want to be.
I want to reap the benefits.
You just want to be a participant. You like, I don't
even want to participate. I just want to reap the benefits of it. You know, kind of like how MLK did it. MLK did all the hard work. I just reap the benefits of it.
That's not how a revolution is supposed to work. You supposed to be there, boots on the ground.
No, he started the revolution. That's what I'm looking for. Who's going to start
And they smothered his ass while he was already dying in the hospital. They killed him while he was already recovering from barely making it out alive. Then they killed him because he wasn't dead. So
but this is why I don't want to start it.
Hey.
Because this is what happens to the people that started. Anybody out there willing to take one for the team?
See, I don't want to take it for the team. I want to take it. It's more like for the future.
Look, I ain't gonna be there.
First of all,
I ain't trying to make the world a better place for the future. I'm trying to make it a better place for me.
You selfish.
I never said I wasn't.
I'm only doing it because I got kids, I guess. If I didn't have kids, I wouldn't give a damn. I'd be like, well, y'all.
Which is me. I have no kids. That is, look, the generation that's supposed to fight for their rights is Gen Z.
I think they gonna do it.
It ain't got nothing to do with me.
I'ma help though.
I'm at the age where I'm looking out for me.
I'ma help y'all. It's okay.
I ain't say I wouldn't help. It'll still benefit me. So if y'all need me to sign a petition,
child,
I will definitely do it. But being out in the fields,
you don't. That's all.
Y'all need a signature? Hey, here you go.
You are terrible.
I'm just saying what 99% of the people would do. Because
I help.
I didn't say I wouldn't help. A signature is help.
Boots on the ground help, not just signature help.
The most they would get from me is on this podcast. I'd be like, I am in agreement with what they doing.
I'll be there for y'all. Don't worry.
We will have a sign for you sitting right here on this table. And that will be me using this platform to help.
I help y'all. Don't worry about her.
Spread the word.
Don't worry about her. I help you. I'll be out there with you.
Look, no, because I ain't trying to be, they might go old school and start bringing out the water hose and stuff again. Have you seen people go flying with that thing?
Oh yeah, they might. We don't know. We don't know.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm just not built for it. Some of the most helpful people during the civil rights movement was the administrative people.
I ain't dealing with you. I'm not gonna say that ain't true. I'm not, but I also am not dealing with you.
I mean, we could even use war. Some of the most helpful people are the people that's in the medic room. They just there to put a Band-Aid on you and send you back out to the field. I will be one of those people. I will go to nursing school just so I don't have to go into the field.
You are gonna be in the field. You still can get bombed. The first place they gonna bomb is the medical shelter.
That is very true. That's what I would do.
That's the first place they gonna bomb. So
that's what I would do. If I was gonna go to war for people, I'm attacking all the hospitals.
Yeah. That's the first that's war 101. Everybody know that.
But yet they don't do it.
Because they too busy trying to do other shit. Plus, they be watching the medical center. They know what people going to do.
I'm going for the medical center. I'm going for law enforcement. I'm going for the EMTs. Anybody that can help you get better. I'm trying to take them out.
Everybody know that, though.
Why don't they do it?
I don't know why they do.
Why? Oh, why? What? Anyway.
What's we supposed to be talking about?
Girl, who knows? But anyway, that's a good spot to call it.
Yeah.
Hopefully y'all enjoyed these. Yeah. Please don't judge us too harshly, even though I still stand firmly that I think what I said on here, a good chunk of people that won't admit it actually agree.
I help as I
People are more selfish than they try to let on. Let's just be for real about that.
I help y'all, don't worry.
I didn't say I wouldn't help. I'm just saying administrative work is also help.
I'll do both, don't worry.
No, I can't do both. I ain't wearing 2 job titles. Can't do both. I ain't wearing 2 job titles.
No, Jocelyn.
Y'all better pick one. Either y'all want me to be the thug that's gonna be in the trenches with you, or you want me to help you by faxing this sheet to the people that needs it.
Thug holiday.
I forgot about that. But anywho, thank you guys for hanging. Thanks for vibing. Thanks for letting us in your space. And on YouTube, make sure you are liking, commenting, subscribing, and
share.
On audio, make sure you're liking, comment, review. Oh yeah, reviewing, rating, following, all that good jazz.
Listening.
Listen, you know what? I would like y'all to listen.
Y'all not doing it at all.
But
I appreciate
at the same time, even if you just turned it on and use it as background noise,
we here for that too.
You ain't gonna hear not a single peep out of me. I ain't gonna be mad at you one itty bitty bit. So do you, boo boo?
Maybe
just turn it on.
Our voices are comforting to some.
Hey, if it's for you, great. I wouldn't find my voice comforting, but
I told you I hated it when I heard it back. Ew.
In fact, probably I'd be like, "What the fuck she say?" Her Chicago accent coming through too much. Is that here or here?
You know what? I never thought about. We both have accents. Wonder how easy it is to listen to.
We just here. Either y'all like it or you don't.
The Google transcribe be jacking us and chopping and screwing us up.
Jay, now you know that is 99% of the time because you like to make up words.
Screw.
We don't, let's just say this. We don't help it. Like she said Terry Blay a bunch of times in this episode. I can guarantee you I am gonna get very frustrated when I go to transcribe this episode because it's gonna split that into 2 words and think it's not terrible at all. And I'm gonna be like, if I have to correct this one more damn time. But I do it too. So it's not just Jay. I just don't do it as much as Jay.
You know I be making them own words. I always have, always will.
But anywho, make sure you tune in next week. In fact, you ain't even got to wait till next week. Just watch another episode. Watch,
They're
listen.
gonna keep rolling.
It'll come on automatically. Just all you gotta do is just wait a few seconds. You know.
Just listen. Have us on while you cooking.
Yeah, I do that sometimes. Not with our podcast because whatever.
We already heard it.
By the time our podcast come out, I've listened to it at least 5 times. I'm done. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Victor uses a background noise just to keep our views.
And I'm okay with that too.
I can appreciate that.
I'm okay with that too. Not gonna lie. But yeah, with that, we will see you guys in the next one. Deuces.
Bye, friends.